Hello, my impatiens. How are you all doing? So, was I being bullied by important people in the pop industry, like Justin Bieber, Tyson Ritter of the All American Rejects, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, and so on? Were they were they bullying me through their artwork, album covers, what they were saying in interviews? Was I being bullied by important people in the pop industry? Was it not idea of reference delusions? Were they really referencing me, or is this idea of reference delusions? Is this really? I mean, like, does Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, do no rich, famous, or interesting people have any idea who I am? Like, I guess these are idea of reference delusions, correct? I guess these are idea of reference delusions. Did they premeditatedly conspire into giving me an HIV scare with my parents and pharmacologically abusing me? Um, was it, you know, was I tortured? I need to realize this is idea of reference delusions. I wasn't being bullied by rich, famous, or interesting people. Nobody was like humiliating me, turning me into a laughing stock, gang stalking me, and ganging up on me. Um, you know, but like my artwork goes from a few months ago. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Um, I think they were, obviously trying to say I was the bully, these celebrities and my family and so on. But here's how you determine who bully really is. A good rule of thumb to determine who is the bully. Bullies usually travel in packs. If everyone is ganging up on one person, typically the one individual is the person getting bullied. It should be self explanatory why. If everyone is ganging up on, conspiring, humiliating, and degrading the solitary man, the person being singled out is the victim. I believe I was being gang stalked and cyberbullied. You know what I mean? Can people tell me the truth? Are people lying to me? Splurge Lord says no. There's no rich, famous, or interesting people who know you. Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, and so on. Nobody was referencing you in their artwork. Nobody was living your stepsister, your family. They were not living a life of luxury without you. This is all delusional, basically. You know, so is everything as it appears to be on the surface? Are there no hidden realities? Like, were my parents and family not lying to me about anything? Were they not keeping major secrets from me about anything? I guess even if they are, focus on mental health recovery and stop protesting they tell me the truth. Stop protesting. I don't know. Erie asks, did I ever figure out what the Manhattan address is? Let me Google it. I don't think so. Is it a movie? I never figured out what the Manhattan address was from yesterday. Let's check out what the Manhattan address. It's a Times Square hotel, the Manhattan at Times Square. What about it? I don't really know what that quote meant. It was kind of cryptic. I think they were just messing with my mind, maybe. Yeah, it seemed like it was just somebody who was trying to trigger delusions because I really have no idea what that means, if anything. Yeah, I would go for a walk around the neighborhood, but it's raining cats and dogs out there today. It's really pouring. We got Cream in the house. Hey, Cream, how you doing? How art thou, Cream? How art thou? So basically, my parents, family, and friends, nobody betrayed me. And that's what I need to accept. Creamster says, "Hey, cutie, let's go to this channel. Is it a man or a woman? Creamster, are you a man or a woman? I don't like getting called cutie by men, really. Creamster, are you a man or a woman? Oh, it's a trans woman. No, I don't like getting called cutie by trans women either. I do, believe you're allowed to identify as a woman if you want to, but no, don't. I like women, you know. Creamster says, "I love you." Okay, fair enough, Creamster. Somebody says it's Deborah and she's playing with me. Maybe. What can I do today? I actually called, the outpatient program, the pros program, SOAR program. I couldn't get in touch with them, but I left a message. I know some people say, all right, it's too little, too late. You've kind of made a fool of yourself there by walking out over and over and over again, saying it's all low functioning people. But maybe now is the time. Why do I have snot in my nose? I got bad allergies. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna take a Mucinex. Mucinex. All right. Yeah, I got bad allergies. I think it's the season for that. Patrick says you're not going to go to the SOAR Pros program or Mercy Outpatient. You're just going to do the low functioning bit again. So you already know you aren't going to go. Well, eventually something's going to happen, Patrick, whether it's my mother passing away or, something's going to happen that changes me. It's better I take the initiative and change my life before, I get overwhelmed by all the change at once. But, I've proven time and time again that I just don't do it. And I think all the people are low functioning but eventually something's going to happen because really I don't have the money to sustain the existence I'm living. It's being provided by my mother. So when she dies, I'm going to be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. I'm going to either be homeless or in the hospital or someplace bad. So, you know, somebody says you're going to either be homeless or in assisted living. Yeah. Somebody says so. It's obviously you're going to be heartbroken by the loss of your mother, regardless. Because the loss of a loved one is heartbreaking. But imagine being dependent on someone then losing them. It's extra hard because of you're going to have to. It's going to lead to a mental breakdown for me if I don't start slowly preparing for it now. I'm basically gonna like the mental breakdown I'm having right now is gonna be a million times worse if I don't get prepared for my mother's departure. You know, she could die at any time. I mean, she's at that age, and I'm gonna be screwed. You know. Patrick says, you know that, but I don't think you understand it because you're descending further and don't believe it will come to that. Well, I mean, eventually reality is going to slap me in the face. You can daydream all you want. You're going to be rich and famous. You can daydream all you want. Celebrities know who you are. But realistically, you know, it's like riding on water. It's not real. It's not reality. And when your mother dies, you're going to be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. No daydreaming Elon Musk knows me is going to save me when you're homeless, you know? Patrick says, you're already on the path to a mental breakdown, but you don't seem to see that as an issue. He says you should take more psychiatric medication. Erie says, you're going to be like the people on the train in New York City who talk to himself. And, you know, just, yeah, I mean, I don't have money to sustain a house or anything like that. So, I mean, I could be. I could be on the subway talking to myself, rambling to myself. Oh, you know, the problem is Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, you know, Elon Musk, you know, Tyson Ritter, and so on. And they'll say, sure it is. Here's $1. Sure, the problem is, you know, Rusty says, Train Andrew will be my favorite arc. Well, unfortunately, I probably won't have a cell phone. I mean, so I don't know how I can make the social media content, but Train Andrew probably won't get a lot of social media time. He'll be Hobo Andrew. All right. So, what are you guys up to today? I guess a lot of you guys are working. Hey, McClares, how art thou? How art thou, McClares? McClare says he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. That's good to hear. Any questions, or should I take a lie down? Should I lay down for a little bit? I got NAMI this evening. We're doing karaoke. Any song recommendations that I can do? What song should I do for karaoke? Maybe I'll do I Am a Rock by Simon and Garfunkel. Or The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. She says Rusty Cage by Soundgarden. That's a good idea. A winter's day. Yeah, I would do one of those three. I'll do some karaoke this evening. Who says I want to be sedated? That's an interesting one. It's by the Ramones. All right, yeah, cool. So I got a day in store for me today. I'm gonna get going, guys. Thank you for watching. Any questions you want me to elaborate on, or should I just lie down for a little bit? Do I have a date? No, McClares, I don't have a date anytime soon. In fact, it would really be good to have practice going on a date with somebody, But it doesn't seem like anybody really wants to go on a date with me. So, but yeah, I mean, you got to work to getting independent. You got to work towards, you know. McClare says, "Oh, okay, yeah, it'd be nice to have a date, but you know, you got to work towards that." Somebody says, "What happened to the non-binary woman?" Well, my mother basically didn't want me going on a date with her because she was non-binary. I'm like, Ma, I know she identifies as non-binary, but she's a woman, and she's a woman. She's assigned woman at birth. And the pronouns thing was kind of confusing to my mother. I could try to reach out to her. Somebody says your mother is based in Tradpilled. What does Tradpilled mean? Let's Google that word. What does Tradpilled mean? Meaning someone who has traditional beliefs. Erie says back. She had to go take her Abilify. How many milligrams of Abilify are you on? McClare says Tradpill means traditional. Erie's on 20 milligrams of Abilify, and you're still sexy and petite and, you know, like a model. Wow. I guess that goes to show I could still be sexy and skinny on 20 milligrams. I guess you run, Erie, and don't eat too much. I know the Abilify makes you want to eat. All right. All right, guys. Peace out, my impatience. I'll talk to you all again soon. It's a lazy day. It's a boring day. It's fucking raining in New York. It's pouring. There's nothing to do besides NAMI this evening. All right, peace, guys. Talk to you soon.